Hello everyone! I hope you're all doing well today. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, your arbiter, and currently Supreme General of the Allied Forces on the Western Front in World War I. I hope you didn't get lost in the forest, or in the trenches. Though you'd probably prefer to get lost in the forest, if I'm honest. That's right. We're heading back to the Great War Western Front today. It's 1915 or 16, if I recall correctly, in our game. So we're at the midway point. Well, this is where things get bad. Well, they were already bad, but they get worse. So, with that in mind, before we get started, last minute things. If you're watching the VOD, hi, I'm Zaruk. Come check me out every week at Twitch TV /Zaruk Windcaller. I stream a variety of games. Though if you're watching the VODs, you probably already know that. Second, if you'd like to know what I'm going to be doing in the coming week, or just see what I'm up to on social media, you can check me out at Twitter at Zaruk Windcaller. And finally, if you are in the chat and you would like to be part of our Discord community, you can come into the chat and hit !Discord to get a link to our Discord community. We have many people in it, and it is a great little community. So, without further ado, let us begin. Back to the war. Oh boy. Yes, if memory serves, it is 1916 in our saved game, so it's about to get bad. Oh, no, it's still 1915. Okay, good. Or is it? We'll head in here and find out. It might still be 1915. If it is, that's good. Let's find out, shall we? I should have checked VTube Studio if I could get like a little army hat or something, or a little army helmet. Oh well. It is yes, it is September of 1915 at the moment. Currently things are looking okay, but yeah.
Welcome to Astaria, gentlemen.
I will not lie. Your chances of survival are small. The chances of your survival are small. Now, memory serves, we are currently saving up our research so we can get access to tanks. So we need light artillery, and we also need access to bunkers, which will give us tanks. Or, well, allow us to research tanks, that is. And we're also going War Crime Edition, so I also need to get access to gas weapons. So we'll need gas shells. So we have a, for now, we're just going to be making limited offensives until we actually get the stuff we need to make a push. Let's see. We can't have, yeah, no building airfields here. Let's see. If we could take that position, we'd be really good if we could take that position. And the thing is, we need to do it soon, because if you go one season without attacking a position, it gets a star back. So, problem is it's raining, which is going to make offensive action really hard. So, sure, why not? Let's go for it. Remember, you need a grand victory to seize territory, which I think is kind of dumb. I honestly think that you should be able to wear down a place, but hey, I didn't make the game. How much? Majorly, Josiah. They are extremely tied into it. If you don't have enough supply, not only can you not bring in forces to the battlefield, you also can't replenish your men either. So like, it's just like it's like real World War I. You have to wait till you have the money and the supplies to make offensives. And if you have to attack, you better make sure you can make that attack work. Ugh. The rain. Ugh. So, for those who don't know your World War I history, the rain and bad weather is probably one of the biggest annoyances of World War I. Trenches would flood, battlefields become sucking morasses of mud. Some reports even say the mud was so tough to navigate through that if one man fell in, it would take 4 or 5 men to pull him out. So, it was bad. Regardless, if we want a major victory here, we're going to have to take some of these positions. So, we're going to try to take position Y and Z. And then depending on how things go there, we might try for another one. But in all honesty, because of the rain, mainly because rain means not only are your men slowed down, but it also means artillery is not nearly as effective because, well, the mud absorbs a lot of the impact. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a very... Well, it's going to be... All offensives are costly in this game, but this one's going to be really costly. Mainly because we just don't have the... Without artillery, with lacking artillery, or rather lacking the impact that artillery is supposed to have, we're basically fighting at a disadvantage, especially since we're on the offense. So... we'll just have to make do. I get the reference, and it's a shame you weren't here last time because I actually mentioned, but it's worth mentioning again. The reason chlorine for those who don't know, chemical warfare or like gas warfare was first started in World War I. And it started with chlorine gas. And the reason the Germans went with chlorine gas is because it was the most widely available. That's it. No other reason. They were just like, okay, which chemicals do we have that are cheap and easily accessible? Chlorine? All right, let's go with that. And so they did. Now, as I said, artillery is kind of lacking a lot of impact. So we're not going to use heavy artillery. We're actually going to rely on light artillery, which is primarily for suppressing targets. I mean, it can still kill, but it's more effective at suppressing. And that's the plan. So...
reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready.
Wat zijn uw orders?
Au rapport.
Versterkingen melden zich.
Renfort au rapport.
Versterkingen klaar.
Renfort prêt. On est arrivé.
We have
On
some
attend les
Belgians
ordres.
here. Also just realized we probably want to...
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne. Attendez
Given the
les
situation, we may be on the offensive, but we still need to reinforce our defenses in case the enemy tries something. So we are going to we're going to put some of our guys over here on the to man the lines. We can't just leave empty trenches, because then the AI will most definitely exploit that. So
We zijn aangekomen en wachten op
On
orders.
arrive après la bataillon
Het
direct.
feestje is
Au
precies al
rapport.
bezig.
Renfort au rapport.
yeah, I think that'll do. All right, here we go. Put the balloon up. Let's see what we can see. And for those who don't know, there's a man under there. He's an observer. So here's the enemy defense line. Let's see. We got conscripts and normal riflemen, and then we got a thing of elite veteran riflemen over there on the right. This will be tough. The trenches are not all connected, which means raiding through them is going to be a little bit more tricky.
We have new orders. We need to hold this position. Stand by for orders. The brass wants this piece
Ready
of ground.
yourselves.
Move out.
We hebben nieuwe orders.
Vertrek.
All right, let's group everyone together.
Attention. We hold here. We have new orders. We're moving. Tenez-vous prêts. En marche. Attention. On doit tenir cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la banquette de tir.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We have new orders.
What are you idiots? Stop! Stop! Shoot them! Why are they attacking? You stupid? Okay. Be stupid then. Well then. Well.
Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Laden voor zwaar spervuur.
Get 'em.
Om te orders voor zwaar spervuur. Vuur! Neem jullie posities. Spervuur op die locatie. Klaar!
Alright, let's go, boys.
Stand by for orders. We hold this ground.
Go! Go, go, go!
This position is ours.
While they're suppressed, go!
Ready yourself. On the line. Attention. Take firing positions. We have new orders. Ready on the fire step. We have new orders. Get in position. Stand by for orders. Ready on the line. Ready yourselves. On the line.
Get in there!
Wacht op orders. Zet je voor.
Attention.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Mettez-vous arms up, boys.
Opgelet. Klaar om te
We
vuren.
have new orders. Take fire positions. We have new orders. Ready on the fire step.
Handen omhoog, jongens.
Raise the white flag. Stand by for orders.
Attendez les ordres sur la ligne.
Oh wow, yeah, they definitely don't want us taking this position. They're just throwing guys at us.
Intens spervuur. Orale zarbe, soldaat.
I need more.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Come on,
Avance.
get up here.
Continuez d'avancer. Klaar om te vuren.
Put your weapons down. Ready yourselves.
Laden maar. Laden voor zwaar spervuur.
Keep them suppressed no matter what happens.
Attention.
We hebben nieuwe orders. Posities in.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne. Feu à volonté. Neem jullie orders voor zwaar spervuur. On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir. Attendez les ordres.
We hebben nieuwe orders.
Just drop it all on them. Drop everything on them. Drop everything and the kitchen sink on them. Just don't let them shoot back. Okay. So if the Belgians can hold this position, then we'll have basically taken this. But I'm going to have to call more guys because we need more men.
Wat zijn uw orders?
On est arrivé.
Versterkingen
On attend
melden
les
zich.
ordres.
We moeten deze
Got it.
positie vasthouden.
All right, we basically have the position now. But that doesn't mean they're not going to try to take it back. Which is why I called up more guys. Get him, boys. Got him. All right. Let's see if we can't do something
Attention.
about this position right here.
Get in position.
Because they keep trying to attack us from the left, so let's see if we can't put some more guns up here. Alright, good, you're here. Right on time.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Alright. I can't see what that trench system looks like. I don't have the range for it, so...
Le commandement veut cette position. On doit y aller.
So with that in mind, we're just going to basically have to dump everything on them. Let's see. I see 1, 2, 3 trench lines right here. So, or trench positions. So, We have to time this right, though.
Attention, on tient.
Go.
Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Bevel voor intens te vuren. Laat maar. Alle lichten spervuurgranaten.
Oh shit, that's a machine gun. All the more reason to get in there. Get in there quick.
Bereid je voor. Wapens in de aanslag. Opgelet. Klaar om te vuren.
Good. Good job, boys.
Attendez ordre. En position de tir.
We geven ons over. We hebben nieuwe orders. Hij is de witte vlag.
Tenez-vous prêt.
Yeah, they got some of the MGs working up, spinning up.
Vuur op die positie. Laat maar. Zwaar spervuur. Start in spervuur.
We got some of them through, but that wasn't enough. I need more guys.
Versterkingen klaar.
Alright, they took that one back. Doesn't look like they've got a lot of other guys in the trenches, though. So, given enough time, we could probably push them back. But
Attention. Au rapport.
yeah, here comes another veteran group. They're gonna... Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. At least now I know where all the defenses are.
Dit kunnen we niet winnen.
Mercedesarmen.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work.
Neem jullie posities in. Voor intens spervuur.
We hebben nieuwe orders. De commandant wil dit stuk grond.
Laat lichten spervuurgranaten. Klaar om te vuren. Witte bepaalde maar. Vuur. Neem jullie posities in. Zwaar spervuur.
Wacht op orders.
On a de nouveaux ordres sur la banquette de tir. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Bereid je voor. Opgelet.
Attendez les ordres sur la ligne. Allez, on accélère. Tenez-vous prêts. Sur la ligne.
Good job, boys.
Teams klaar. Start op spervuur. Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Volgens in spervuur. Attention.
That'll keep their heads down for a bit.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Just gonna throw more people in there, though. I need to get up here and get these trenches so we can fire at them.
Klaar om te vuren. Renfort au rapport.
We zijn aangekomen en wachten op orders. We hebben nieuwe orders. Wapens in de aanslag.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres.
Handen omhoog,
On
jongens.
peut pas gagner. Tenez-vous prêts.
Alright, hold on.
Attention, en position de tir.
Let's switch positions, get the fresh guys up here.
Laat maar. Laat lichten spervuurgranaten. Neem jullie posities in. On a de nouveaux ordres. La banquette de tir. Klaar voor zwaar spervuur. Vuur op die positie. Houd jullie klaar, jongens, voor zwaar spervuur.
Het feestje is precies al bezig.
Come on, Jerry, give up already!
We hebben nieuwe orders. Klaar om te vuren.
Here they come again.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres.
Now, I wonder.
Wacht op orders.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Klaar om te vuren. Per vuur op die locatie. Alle geschuteenheden. Laat maar. Bevel voor intens per vuur. Doelwitten bepaald. Attention. Teams klaar. Laat lichters per vuurgranaten.
Just keep dropping artillery on them so we can buy our guys more time.
Bereid je voor. Neem jullie positie. Opgelet.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
We hebben nieuwe orders.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
There we go. Four fresh companies in position. And hopefully...
We hebben nieuwe orders.
Go, 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 go. Move through the trench. Let's take that position. Alright, machine gun down. And move up and let's take this position. I think they're the only ones left, so...
Wacht op orders.
Go get them. Meanwhile...
Bereid je voor. Wapens in de aanslag.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Hier houden we stand.
There we go.
Tenez-vous prêts. Sur la ligne.
Opgelet. Klaar om te vuren.
Nice. Now, with that position taken, we now have a very interesting opportunity. We can flank around and go for the command trench, which might work, actually. They don't have a lot of trenches covering it. We could also take out their artillery, too. But that does mean we have to pull more guys, so...
Attention, on tient cette position. Continuez d'avancer.
Plus, I don't want to press my luck too much. This game has a way of punishing you if you press your luck way too hard. Fortune may favor the bold, but it doesn't favor the stupid. So, we take this, we'll see how things look. The stupid, yeah. Okay, cool. So that's enough for a victory, but we want for a minor victory. We want a major victory though, or better if we can get it. But again, that's going to take manpower, something at the moment I don't really have.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
At least not deployed. So.
Cette position est à nous. Renfort prêt.
All right. We may be able to give it one shot. I'm hoping we have artillery coverage.
Klaar om te vuren.
Okay, we do. The artillery can hit the line, so we're only going to get maybe one, maybe two shots at this. After that, I have to call it. I diagnose you with the dumb. You can diagnose a lot of World War I generals with the dumb.
Attendez les ordres.
You are made of stupid.
Tenez-vous prêts. Le commandement veut cette position. On a de nouveaux ordres. On tient.
We hebben nieuwe orders. We verdedigen deze positie.
Okay. Now. Again, we have to time this just right.
On a de nouveaux
because this
ordres.
is a lot. This is like, what is this? 8 companies? No, it's 9. This is 9 companies of infantry. If they get slaughtered, we're in trouble.
Laat maar. Orders voor zwaar per vuur. Posities in. Alle geschützeenheden. Klaar per vuur op die locatie. Klaar, jongens. Vuur. Klaar om te vuren voor intens per vuur. Vuur op die positie. Attendez les ordres. Cette position est à nous.
We hebben nieuwe orders. Positie is voor ons. Wacht op orders.
Tenez-vous prêts. On doit tenir cette position. On a de nouveaux ordres sur la banquette.
Bereid je voor. We moeten deze positie vasthouden. Opgelet. De commandant wil dit stuk grond.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Laat maar. Laat.
Well, we did something.
Attention! On a de nouveaux ordres au capitaine. En position de tir. Klaar om te vuren. Zwaarspelvuur op die locatie.
We geven ons over.
Laat maar. Vele drappen. Neem jullie posities in. Bevel voor spervuur. Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Lichte spervuurgranaten.
Okay, so we've done some damage actually, but not enough. We need more guys. So
On est arrivé.
Wat zijn de orders? We hebben nieuwe orders.
well, like I said, we'll get one more try.
On peut pas gagner.
Wacht op orders.
On arrive après la bataille.
All right, let's try it one more time. If we can get enough guys together, then maybe we could take that command trench and do a lot more damage. But right now, it's just everything's too spread out. All right, let's try again.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Column formation,
Le
move,
commandement veut cette
move, go,
position.
go, go.
Klaar om te vuren. Klaar voor zwaar spervuur. Vuur op die positie. Orders voor zwaar spervuur. Posities in. Teams klaar. Zwaar spervuur op die locatie. Alle geschützeenheden. Jullie klaar, jongens. Voor intens spervuur. Dat bepaald. Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous sur la banquette de tir. Klaar om te vuren.
Rijst je wapens klaar om te vuren.
Mettez-vous en position.
Leg je wapens
Attention,
neer.
on tient. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Well, this is stupid on their part. They, instead of staying in position, they ran around, so they weren't able to bring their guns up in time.
Laat maar. Laat lichte spervuurgranaten. Attendez les ordres. Tenez-vous prêts. Attention. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Did everyone just jump out of each other? Okay. Weird.
Neem jullie posities in. Klaar voor zwaar spervuur. Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Voor die positie. On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres.
Go, 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 go. Let's go.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous sur la banquette de tir. Attention. Mettez-vous en position.
We might actually do this. If we're lucky, we might actually do this.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On rend les armes, soldats.
We'll have to take that position back, though. They're going to take it.
On capitule.
Yep.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Get over there. Take it back from them.
Sur la ligne.
That's my position. That's my command trench now, bitch. Get them, boys.
En position de tir.
Now, what will you do?
Versterkingen melden zich.
How much longer is the Mech Warrior series going to go on? I don't know. Why?
On a de nouveaux ordres.
I mean, if it's something people want to keep showing up to watch, I'm going to keep doing it, so... Again, you don't have to add, like, I think I told you this before, Cataclysm, you don't have to add in-depth descriptions for all the VODs. You should probably just say what it is and what date it was streamed. That would probably be the best thing to do. We've surpassed New Vegas. Well, that's because I've been doing it with multiple people, so it's a collab thing. But yeah, to make it easier on yourself from now on, just all you need to do is a simple description, when it was simple description and when it was streamed. That's all, because that's what a lot of VOD channels do, is they tell you a simple description and when it was streamed, so you know which one's next, basically. Anyway, I think we got it. We take this. It's not a grand victory yet. We'd still have to take this last position, and I do have the artillery for that if I wanted to, so we may give it a shot.
We hebben nieuwe orders. Opschieten. We moeten vertrekken.
Tenez-vous prêts, on accélère. Attention, en marche. Laat maar.
We got it.
Zwaar spervuur op die locatie. Start het spervuur. Bevel voor intens spervuur. Alle geschützeenheden klaar. Richten spervuurgranaten.
Go, 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 go. Let's see if we can't take this one.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
We hebben nieuwe orders. Neem jullie posities in. Wacht op orders. Klaar.
Attention, sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir. Houd jullie klaar, jongens. Klare voor zwaar spervuur.
Let's get in there. Go.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la banquette de tir.
Dit kunnen we niet winnen.
Levez le drapeau blanc.
Oh, those trenches. Wow, they got a lot of dudes in there. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes in there.
Handen omhoog, jongens.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to take this one.
Baissez les armes. Klaar om te vuren. Orders voor zwaar spervuur.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no is right.
Cette position.
All right, I've got time for one more attack. So
Versterkingen klaar.
Au rapport.
we'll have to do it from two directions this time.
Bereid je voor. We verdedigen deze
We have
positie.
new orders. To hold this position.
But if this fails, then we've literally we've fought and bled for this. So, oh shit, get back in the trench. Wow, those guys have insane range. I didn't know they could shoot that far. All right. We're going to attack from a different direction this time. Because I know that machine gun can't, wait, what way is it? It's aiming, wait, what direction is it facing? Okay, weird. Anyway, we've got a lot more guys now, and we're going to get one more try. And it has to be a good one, because we need, like, the only way to stop this mission timer is to grab this position, so. Well, fortune favors the bold.
We have new orders. Close ranks.
Form column, because we need to move quick. And we go.
We need to go.
Laat maar. Zwaar spervuur op die locatie. Neem jullie posities in. Vuur op die positie. Bevel voor intens spervuur. Klaar, jongens. Alle geschützeenheden om te vuren. Richten spervuurgranaten. Bepaald.
Opgelet.
Alright.
Stand by for orders. Ready on the line. Ready yourselves. On the line.
Attention. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
We hebben nieuwe orders.
Attention. Take firing positions.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne. Laat maar. Laat voor zwaar spervuur in die positie. Orders voor zwaar spervuur.
We have new orders. We can't win this.
Klaar, jongens. Zwaar spervuur op die locatie.
We have new orders.
Orange armen.
Fire
Go, go, go. Get in there.
Stand by for orders. Get in position.
Aantal delen zorgers.
On capitoen. Ready yourselves. Ready on the line.
We hebben nieuwe
Oh,
orders.
Arms up, boys.
Klaar om te vuren voor intens pervuur. Levele
We
drappen.
geven ons over.
Tenez-vous prêt.
We surrender.
Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Oh well. Nice. We tried. No luck. Ah, just short. Dang. So close. So close. Huh. We could try again, but the problem is that with just infantry, we don't really have the, we don't really have a way of really breaching defenses. We need better weapons. We need, like, because otherwise everything's too costly. So, because, yeah, replacing all those men nearly bankrupted us. So we have to call off the attack. Why? Bullshit. Every time I fought this battle, it's been a... Oh, well, whatever. Alright. Our doctors have noted a high increase in the number of cases of shell shock, where soldiers become unable to fight with a variety of symptoms, including nightmares, flashbacks, and tremors. They are requesting resources to do more research into this phenomena before it begins to impact the war effort. So I'm gonna do what they actually did historically. Cowards. It wasn't until after World War II that shell shock began to be diagnosed as post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD wasn't really believed to be a thing till after World War II. Most people just saw individuals with shell shock as cowards or weak-minded people who just couldn't be soldiers. They didn't know that it was an actual damaging thing. So, yeah, cowards. The remedies for shell shock are harsh and at times brutal. While some men recover physically, their minds are too unstable to take back to the front. Many take to treating their own issues with drugs and alcohol, which historically that did happen. So, let's see. We don't have enough for anything yet, so we're going to stay. We got to keep where we are. So, actually, nah, we'll hold on right now. Not really much else I want to do at the moment. I do want to attack over here, but I can't. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to have the minor victory.
We have new orders.
Hold on. Really? Okay. A minor victory it is then. We're... Yeah, we've received reports that the nations backing the enemy are not happy. Scouts verify that they're not receiving the men and supplies that they once did, likely because their citizens won't support losing. If we keep up the pressure, they'll soon fall apart. So yes, in the game, if you start doing enough damage to your enemy, like the National Will, you'll start getting less resources. And it works both ways. So you gotta win. Another minor victory. Remember, in this war, victories are taken in inches. So a minor victory, even though it's costly, it hurts both sides, but it's still a victory. All right. Thank you for the care package. Oh boy. Hang on. Spin. All right. So with that right there, hold on a minute. I know the perfect thing for this. Give me a minute.
it comes to burning fat... And
Not... God, freaking ads. Alright, hold on a minute. If I'm gonna read this, I need to have the right music. Assault on Verdun. Germany needed a decisive blow against the Allies that would deplete their forces and break their will. The cost to attack Russia or Britain was too high. That left France. Verdun, a fortress area with great historical symbolism to the French people, was chosen as the target. Germany got what they wished for. France dedicated so much manpower to Verdun that it became one of the longest and bloodiest battles of the war. The conflict resulted in over 700,000 casualties and removed 9 villages from the map. For decades, an area called the Zone Rouge was considered an area of banned development due to the presence of potentially active explosive and chemical artillery rounds, some of which are probably still present. Oh, we're gonna get a copyright strike? Well, I feel bad, because, I mean, it's the best music to summarize the situation. Well, in that case, we'll probably just have to mute it, in that case. So, and besides, so, yeah, we're gonna have to mute it, I guess, or do something about it. We'll either mute it, and as for the stream here, I'm wondering what I can do. Yeah, Sabaton has some of the best songs. I'm trying to think what we can do. Shit. I'll worry about it afterward. Yeah, for the VOD, go ahead and mess with it in sounds. If Sabaton is watching this, please understand, or if anyone who likes Sabaton is watching this, please understand, they're the best guys to summarize this. I personally can't. I cannot put into words how destructive this battle was. It is one of the longest continuous battles in human history. 303 days. From October until, well, September, I think July? Yeah, July of 1916. And it would, as I said, it would cost over 700,000 casualties for both sides. And the entire reason for this was that Germany said that they wanted to bleed France white. They were literally willing to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to kill more of them than they can of us. I want y'all to understand how ridiculous this is. And as Sabaton says, 1 million shells were fired. 1 million shells for this battle. Like, it's that bad. And you see Verdun right here on the map. So, hey, Red Mage. So, and I'm trying to think, Cataclysm, while you're thinking on that, try to think of what I can do when I guess with this stream, I'm trying to think what we could do. Doing good, Red Mage. I'm wondering if, like, if I should cut that part of the stream, or if there was something I could do about it. Well. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me check something. I just realized something. Isn't the thing for, like, someone needs to know, isn't the rule for copyright, like, you're only allowed, like, what, a minute or something? That's the rule, right? Like, it's a minute? Or something like that? Like, you get a minute as long as you're, like, or something like that? So I'm trying to think, okay, so I literally only used about 50 seconds to a minute of that, which I'm pretty sure is still within, wait, Grandy? Oh, on YouTube? Yeah, I figured as much. That's, part 1 got copyright struck? For what? What did we do in part 1? Like, what did, hold up, yeah, what did we do in part 1? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Twitch hasn't given me a copyright strike or anything, so I'm not really worried. And again, in this case, Twitch, that was meant to be educational. Like, I'm not stealing that music. And it was under fair use because it was literally like 50 seconds to a minute, which is within fair use rights. And I'm using that. And again, I didn't blare it over everything. I put it in the background to summarize how bad this event was. Because again, Sabaton might as well be a historical reference at this point. Like, I know people who use Sabaton for papers, which I think is great. Anyway, let's see. So, basically, because of Verdun, we have two fresh French infantry corps who can be deployed anywhere in the world. And I'm going to send them to Nancy, because we keep getting attacked there for some reason. Alright. Spy. In Laon? Why? You gonna show me, like, where? Oh, well. Well, I'm glad I transferred all those guys over there. Fine, you idiots want to fight? Let's fight. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure fair use, like, for fair use, it's, like, less than a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Does it fall under the doctrine of fair use? Yes, it does. Because literally I was using it to educate. And we didn't like... Again, hold on. Again, sorry everybody, but I want to check this. Yeah, I also argue that with fair use, I was actually talking over them singing, because the copyright would basically mean playing the music in the stream without me saying anything, but I talked over them while they were doing that because I wanted, you know, to have them in the background so I could talk about Verdun. So, yeah, and it was less than a minute, so I think I'm okay. Don't worry about it. The problem is you're not wrong. Look, here's the thing. If I'll dispute it if it happens, and if it does happen again, like, I'll just shrug and be like, all right, we won't do that again. Basically, let me put it to you guys this way. If you want to understand the Battle of Verdun, or hell, anything World War I related without it being boring, go listen to Sabaton's 2 CDs about the Great War. Like, they've done a lot of them. Fields of Verdun is good. See, trying to think of it. The Unkillable Soldier is good. Hellfighters is good. All of it's good, honestly. Emperor Renard, or Renaud? Or, yeah, Renard. Welcome! Make yourself at home. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories, and big history fan, and we're playing the Great War Western Front. We're also trying to figure out how I can cover my ass for using less than a minute of Fields of Verdun by Sabaton so I could explain what Verdun actually was in game. Oh yeah, Vive la France, indeed. And yes, the Red Baron is another good song by Sabaton, and Attack of the Dead Men is also very good. Fun fact, by the way, and again, this is not me gloating or anything, I just think it's badass. Before the Great War CD came out, I actually heard about the Dead Men thanks to Indy Nidell and the Great War channel. So I actually went to Sabaton's website and sent them an email saying, hey, if you guys are going to make something about World War I, you got to talk about the Attack of the Dead Men. Like, and literally I got a response back saying, hey, that's a good idea, we'll do that. And lo and behold, Attack of the Dead Men is one of the most memorable songs off of the World War I CD. I'm sure they already, like, again, those guys love history. They do their research, so they probably already knew about the Attack of the Dead Men, but still. And again, if you don't know what the Attack of the Dead Men is, Yeah, go look that up too. If you want an idea of what chemical warfare was like, just, again, go listen to Attack of the Dead Man. There's also a really badass music video that was, like, or a little animated video, like, well, not animated, but an actual acted movie that was made for it that, well, tells the story about the Attack of the Dead Man. But apparently, because it's, like, it's a live action thing, apparently YouTube says you have to have, like, an account and you have to be an adult to watch it, which is really dumb. Because, again, I get it. It's history. It's violent. It's brutal. But it's World War I. What were you expecting? Sunshine and rainbows? No. There were no sunshine and rainbows in World War I, ladies and gentlemen. There's blood, mud, and metal. That's it. Oh, yeah. Blood, mud, metal, and gas. That's it. Nothing else. Anyway, let's put some machine guns up to cover these positions. Not many, because they are kind of expensive. And then some scattered artillery positions. There we go, that'll work. Yeah, and Father is another good one for Sabaton, talking about how the guy who literally, the man who's responsible for the creation of chemical warfare, inadvertently responsible, also revolutionized agriculture through his fertilizer. So, but again, the sad part is mankind found a way to make such a revolutionary discovery into a weapon of war. To paraphrase good old Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat, you must really love killing, because you're so goddamn good at it. And unfortunately, we are. Humans are very good at killing each other. So, yes, really, that's the whole point of what the song Father is about. Because again, the man was a chemist. His ideas behind fertilizer were... Really? His ideas behind fertilizer were revolutionary. And it allowed crops to be grown at a much better rate and a much healthier rate. Unfortunately, it was then used to make chemical weapons. So, yeah. Alright. So, they're attacking us. So, I don't know what their plan is. But we need to be ready for it, whatever it is. The left flank is the weakest. But... I wonder what they're going to do. I've said before in previous streams, the AI normally attacks around the 2-minute mark, but they might attack sooner. We'll see. I have no balloons, so I don't know where they're coming from. The attack launch on Verdun was not to bleed the French army dry, as von Falkenhayn proclaimed, but this offensive didn't get anywhere. It was a... Yes, that is correct. Von Falkenhayn believed that if Verdun was pierced, it would be a direct attack into Paris. And it would have been. Except the French... Well, I don't speak French, but basically the word was, they shall not pass. And when the battle bogged down, they were like, okay, well, in that case, let's make it a battle of attrition and just bleed the French white. Hey, guess what? Attrition works both ways. Yeah. Verdun was nasty. Horrifically nasty. And I have the... look, I know people like to talk shit about the French military. I have the utmost respect for those brave souls at Verdun who literally knew they were going to die. Like, literal divisions were thrown into Verdun knowing they were not going to survive. Like, they lasted maybe, like, a few months at a time. They got chewed up. Like, it was a meat grinder. But again, meat grinders work both ways, so... you guys gonna attack anytime soon? Ah, there you are. And they're coming for the left flank, I thought so. Well.
On a nos cibles. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Chargez l'artillerie. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Établissez les positions. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage.
Tenez-vous prêts, sur la ligne. Attention, en position de tir.
Hey, it's a Gotha bomber. Good God, look at them all. Okay, well, they're gonna get in the trench, I think. Yeah, we can look. I know I've said it before. Shit talking on the French in the modern day and age is basically a meme at this point. But you need to understand the French, like, so. Okay, you guys want to know something interesting? At the start of World War II, the French military was actually the most, on paper, was the most powerful and the most well-equipped, tech-wise. They had better tanks than the Germans. They had better weapons than the Germans. The problem was that all of their tactics were outdated, so it didn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter how good your tactics are, it doesn't matter how good your weapons are if your tactics are outdated, which they were. The S-35 tank and the the Char B1 were better than the Panzer Mark 1, 2, and 3 at the time, and the 4, because it was the early modern Panzer 4. But the problem was they didn't know how to use tanks right, so they were never able to be used correctly. And also the French really lost. They lost so many people during the war, during World War I, that they were hoping the Maginot Line would actually work, because they didn't want to lose so many men again. Time and history have a way of shaping your tactics and shaping how you think, which it did.
En position de tir.
All right, this French company here, I don't know what metals. Oh. Hi, Fountain.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Show love 100. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Tilda Zaruk W. Smile.
Hello,
Hype
my
love 1 Zaruk George.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. Oh, God. Now I'm definitely going to get a copyright strike for that. Yes, they did, Red Mage. World War I and World War II were the defining moments of the 20th century. World War I is called the Seminole Catastrophe, and World War II the Seminole Tragedy. Because again, they were just, nobody had ever seen destruction on that scale before. It was unheard of, and yet it happened. Hit him! Like I was saying, I don't know what medals the French military has at the time, but whatever we have, give all of them to these guys. They have, like, faced everything.
Surprise, motherfucker!
the battle cry of the World War I trench raiders. Surprise, motherfucker! Jump in a trench, beat man to death with club.
Attendez les ordres. Sur une ligne.
Chargez l'artillerie. On a nos cibles. Établissez les positions. Rechargez pour un barrage.
Changing their attack vector.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage.
Alright, what are you gonna do now? What can you do now? I've murdered like a quarter of your dudes, and you've gained nothing. What will you do? Call a ceasefire? Yes? No? Maybe? There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Scheisse! You've murdered...
It may not be tomorrow, darling. It may not even happen with an army at my back. But rest assured, I'm the man who's gonna kill you someday. I'll be seeing you.
Scheisse! You've killed 25% of our men! Okay, so just to explain, I lost around, we'll just round up and say 400 men and 2 heavy artillery pieces. Meanwhile, they lost... Oh! Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. We'll round up again, about 5,000 infantry and about 4,000 young boys that they gave guns to. Yeesh. Welcome to World War I. Morality is dead. Morality is dead. Blood for the blood god. Yeah, 400 men to 8,427. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. All right.
For the blood god.
More blood for the blood god!
Skulls for the skull throne.
All right. Let's see.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
It's funny that that triggered a second time right as I'm about to buy the gas shell weapons. More blood for the blood god. So, we've now researched gas shells. So now we can use, we can use gas weapons.
Then pay with your blood!
Then pay with your blood! So it starts as tear gas. Then it becomes chlorine gas. Then it becomes phosgene. Then it becomes mustard gas. I will be committing many war crimes in this campaign, I feel like. But remember, it's only a war crime if I'm the loser. If I'm the winner, it was a necessary act. So... let's see. I know I want to capture this at some point, so... Alright, moving on. What are you guys looking for over here? Yeah, win, praised. Lose, war crime. It's December of 1915. There will be no Christmas truce this year. Okay. Wars are expensive, and the normal methods of taxation are not only inefficient, but unpopular. While most of our citizens are willing to pitch in to help with the war effort, they will only put up with so much before unrest begins. We need more ways to raise war capital, support our troops. Research wartime donations. That is correct. Renard is also correct. The French were the first to use tear gas in a quote-unquote, in the quote, modern age of battle. Ah! Revolt. Companies in the region will not follow orders due to battle fatigue and harsh punishment. While the region can defend, it cannot initiate an attack. Nancy. Yeah, these guys have been getting the crap kicked out of them so hard by the Germans that they're refusing to attack. They're only going to defend themselves. Fair enough. Take a break. You guys deserve it. Alright, next. Do I wait? Maybe yes, maybe no. No. Action. Let's see. And they've reinforced that position, so there must be some other weak points around here. Vuzir would be good. We could stabilize the line a bit more and move up some more guys, so... Sight range reduced. Where's wartime donations? Care packages. Ah, it's right there. Got it. More money. Very nice. Now then. Let me think. My plan is to basically, once we have better access to gas weapons and tanks, we're going to basically find a weak point, and we're going to make a Schwerpunkt, and we're going to punch right through it. We're just going to go. I don't give a shit about being flanked. I'm just going to go. So, but we need to, but in that time, we need to make sure we have all the resources we need before we do that. And Schwerpunkt means spear point. Action, my good sir. Action. Oh, there will be action. Don't worry. A stalemate? Really? A stalemate? Huh. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Let's see. A minor victory. You know what? Bet. So, if you were here last week, you might remember when I got a bunch of siege artillery together and basically unleashed despair on my enemy. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that again. Oh, trust me, I'm not gonna fuck up how General Nivelle did. I'm not going. No, my tanks are gonna. I'm going to group my tanks up, move them forward, and the infantry are gonna be right behind them, just like at the Battle of Amiens. Oh, nuts. This is a new battle. This is a partially new battlefield, so they don't have a lot of stuff set up yet, so it would be a waste for us, a pre-bombardment here. Damn. Well, fine. A 2-day bombardment is fine. It's not the unleashing a week's worth of despair on my enemy like last time, but it's good enough. I will have to remember, though, to actually get a siege, an observation balloon, because blizzards reduce your sight range. So we do need we need one of these so we can see. There we go. Same as before, we go to Y, Z, the command trench, and then X. So. Alright, we are going. Oh, right. I forgot. We have gas weapons now. So, this might be fun. Oh, this is going to be very fun. Yes. Emperor Renard is also correct again. I'm glad Renard's here. He can back me up on this stuff. Shooting down observation balloons was actually very difficult. A lot of people just think, oh, it's just a big balloon. You can pop it. No. No. Like, machine gun bullets would put holes in the skin, sure, but it doesn't. But again, they were nylon. They were really tough to bring down. So what would end up happening is, like, there would be incendiary rounds that would come out later. But most balloon busting, the idea was shoot a lot of holes into the balloon, and then if you could, fly by and fire a flare gun at it. The flare gun would ignite the gas, and then the whole thing would burn. I'm a great war historian. Well, you are in the right place, sir. I have a bachelor's in military history and a master's in library science, so I am a nerd. Fun fact, and Renard can also confirm this is true. Fun fact, there were, because many people didn't know at first how to take down both observation balloons and Zeppelins, one idea was, okay, well, what if we fly over them and drop bombs on them? Yes, I am serious. Your mileage may vary, but it was done. All right. Also, this is depressing. I have no fear nor shrinking. I have seen death so often that it is not strange or fearful to me. Edith Cavell, British nurse in Belgium. How messed up is it that you literally say, I'm not afraid of anything anymore because I've seen death and even it doesn't scare me. Alright, so that's our 2-day bombardment. We took out some comm trenches, but that's about it. Yikes, the blizzard's so thick even we can't even see that far ahead. Well, that's fine. We'll make it work.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit tenir cette position. Attention, on doit tenir cette position. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Tenez-vous prêts. On doit
The
tenir
good
cette
news
position.
is that it works both
Le
ways.
commandement veut cette position.
If we're struggling to see, and so are they.
Le commandement veut cette position.
Attendez les ordres. On tient.
I don't even think they have any observation balloons
On a
up.
de nouveaux ordres. Le commandement veut cette
Makes it even
position.
better, honestly.
Tenez-vous prêts. On tient cette position. Attention. Cette position est à nous.
Renard is also correct. Once again, taking down the observation balloons was a massive thing because the information they got back was key to a lot of defenses and a lot of efforts.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
You guys are stupid. What are you doing? This is not a field battle. Oh, God.
On a
Okay.
de nouveaux ordres. Compagnie, halte.
Shoot them. Well, hope it was worth it, guys. Now then.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les
So,
ordres de
gas weapons are, well, gas attacks are expensive. Like, it does cost a lot of supply to use these. But needs more red snow. I know, it does.
Attendez les ordres.
All right, go.
On doit tenir cette position. Chargez l'artillerie. Chargez les obus à gaz.
Now, here's the thing. Gas is indiscriminate. It hurts everyone and everything.
Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
So if you use it, you gotta be really careful with it.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Pilonnez cette position.
It'll basically force them to get out of the trenches. But remember, this is tear gas right now.
Attendez les
So-
ordres. Mettez-vous en position. On tient. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous à tirer. Tenez-vous prêts. Attention. Mettez-vous en position. On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Attention. Sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir.
Attendez les ordres. Sur la ligne.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres. Position de tir.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Compagnie.
Attendez
halte.
les ordres. Compagnie.
On a de
halte.
nouveaux ordres. Halte. Attendez les ordres. Halte. Attendez les ordres. Attendez.
All right, if you're not in the main wave,
Tenez-vous
halt.
prêts. Restez ici. Attention. Compagnie. Halte.
Tenez-vous prêts. Halte.
On rend les armes, soldats.
And that gas lasts a long time.
On capitule. Levez le drapeau blanc.
All right, that didn't work.
On rend les armes, soldats.
God, how long does it last?
On rend les armes, soldats.
Still, it makes them get out of the trenches, and it's easier to shoot them that way, so... Huh. That actually might be a good idea. Hold on a minute.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Attention. Marche.
We don't even have to storm the trenches if they'll get out of them. That might actually work. Hold on.
On a de
Yeah,
nouveaux ordres.
Renard, the game's not perfect. It has a lot of, it has a lot of stuff that needs to be changed and needs to be better, but for what we got, it's not bad.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Chargez les munitions à gaz. Préparez les obus à gaz. Commencez le barrage. Chargez l'artillerie. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Établissez les positions. Le barrage. On a nos cibles. Équipe prête. Préparez un barrage total. Tenez-vous prêts. On tient cette position.
Attendez, les commandements veut cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Tiens. Attention. Attendez.
Yep, they're gonna get out of their trenches. Go get them.
Attention, en marche.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez
la
les
ligne.
ordres. En position de
Levez
tir.
le drapeau blanc. On a de nouveaux ordres. Halte. Attendez les ordres.
A freaking machine gun.
Préparez-vous à tirer. Mettez-vous en position.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Attention, préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Thought I killed that thing. I guess not.
Baissez les armes.
Yeah, this isn't working.
On capitule.
Okay, hold on. Because the problem is that... Okay, so, lesson learned. Because it's tear gas, it doesn't kill. So, well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't kill. So, if they've got machine gun positions, it's basically pointless. It's better to use normal artillery. When we get access to more powerful gas weapons, then I'll be doing that. But for now, at least I know better now. Wait, are they attacking me? I think they are. Nope, that was my attack. No, we're gonna wait. Let's wait a little bit longer. It's January of 1916. I'm not researching air power right now, so I really don't care about that. I'd kill for the perfect Great War game. I mean, honestly, at the moment, this is probably the best we're gonna get. Again, this is not a bad game. This is a good game. But there's a lot more that could be done with it. Let's see. Alright, we now have efficient light artillery. So if we want tanks, then we're going to have to... We need to get trench reinforcements, bunkers, and then, yeah, we're going to need 10 research points for tank warfare. And for gas, we need 5. So, but for now... Looking pretty good. Let's see. Are there any openings I can exploit? There are. Why did you guys... Okay.
Attention.
Stand by for orders.
Yeah, I need great victories. That's the problem. You only... Why do you only have 1 core? Oh, you guys are... Well, you guys are screwed. I'm literally gonna bulldoze you. Okay. Peron. Or Peron? I don't speak French. I can understand the language, and I can say it when I've heard it, but I don't know enough. Peron? Whatever. Yeah, they got 1 core. 1. That is not a lot of men. So we can literally bulldoze them if we wanted to, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this position from you. Now, granted, we'd have to win 4 great victories to take the province, which honestly, that shouldn't be how it is, but whatever. But this is not gonna be that hard. All right, get the men.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
On attend les ordres.
Au rapport.
Now, we do need to be careful though, because this is a they have 1 core, and that may not be a lot, but again, in the Great War,
On est arrivé.
you need a lot of guys. You need numbers to win a lot of fights. So if I'm stupid and I waste a lot of men, we're not going to win this.
Au rapport.
Thankfully, I'm not stupid.
Renfort au rapport.
You were good, just don't roll the R. Perron. Perron. Perron? Something like that. Yeah. Alright. So.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Like I said, they have one core. So they have probably spread themselves super thin.
Cette position est à nous.
We're going to take advantage of that.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
First things first, though. Gentlemen, I need some scouts.
On doit
You're
tenir
it.
cette position.
Go see what you can see. And by scouts, I basically mean, well, they are scouts. They're just sacrificial if I can't get them back in time.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
I use my men. I don't waste them.
Attendez les ordres. Le commandement veut
There's a
cette
difference.
position.
Aha!
Tenez-vous
All right,
prêts,
pull back,
lance.
pull back.
En position de tir.
All right, so we know there's guys here and there's a machine gun. That has to go first.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage.
Visez trop, retraite.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres du barrage.
Make the machine gun go
Tirez
away.
avec toute l'artillerie.
It really shouldn't be that hard to kill a machine gun. Got it. It's gone. Alright, so now we wait, and then we're going to drop artillery on the guys up here. But I got to wait for the artillery to recharge.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
I just had an idea. Hold on.
Chargez l'artillerie.
Okay, so here's my idea.
Établissez les
If we
positions
put
et les
gas
centres
in
de
the
gaz.
back line, they have to leave the trench.
On a nos cibles.
Which means that the
Équipe
guys up
prête.
front
Vérifiez
are
les
completely
coordonnées pour
on
le
their
barrage.
own.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Établissez le barrage. Pilonnez cette position. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Go.
Tiens cette position.
Attendez les ordres. Sur une ligne.
Attention, préparez-vous à tirer.
God, they got another one?
Tenez-vous prêts. Position de tir.
Attendez les ordres.
What am I saying? Of course they got another one. It's a machine gun. It's World War One.
Élevez le drapeau blanc.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En position. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
On a de nouveaux
Mettez-vous en
ordres.
position.
Attention. On doit tenir cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
On ne peut pas gagner.
Attendez les ordres.
Baissez les armes.
Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position.
gagner.
Attention.
Prends les armes, soldats.
On a de nouveaux
On a
ordres.
de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Préparez-vous
Levez
sur
le
la
drapeau
ligne.
blanc.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Baissez les armes.
On capitule.
God, how many machine guns did you guys set up?
Attendez les ordres. Baissez les armes.
Alright, we got the position.
On ne peut pas gagner.
Now.
Recevoir les ordres de commencer le barrage.
Make that machine gun go away.
Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Tenez-vous prêts. Établissez les positions.
Fun fact for those who might be interested, I actually bought myself a replica trench whistle for this game. So every time we make a trench attack, at certain points I'm going to blow a trench whistle. An actual trench whistle.
Rechargez pour un barrage de zone.
Got it. Cool. Alright, well that takes care of that machine gun. So... now. We still got to get rid of these two. Ugh, excuse me.
Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. On a nos cibles.
Attendez les ordres.
I will admit, I do love the fact that heavy artillery is... it's not accurate, but it's just accurate enough that if you fire enough of it, it will basically... it'll clear a whole trench line.
Équipe prête. Établissez le barrage.
Oh, hello.
Feu! Préparez-vous, soldats. Préparez un barrage total. Cette position.
Case in point. Again, doesn't have to be accurate, doesn't have to be super accurate, just accurate enough. Get him, boys. Yep, not enough time. Get in there. Don't stand up, just get in the trench. Yeah, this is one problem I do have with the game, as y'all know. The pathfinding is really bad sometimes.
Attention, préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. On a de nouveaux ordres. Chargez l'artillerie pour le barrage. Commencez le barrage. On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne.
Guys, just climb the lip of the trench and get in this one. Don't run around like chickens with your heads cut off.
Attendez les ordres. Attention. Sur la ligne.
Okay. Just gotta kill this unit. There you guys are. Come on.
Attendez les ordres.
Get up here.
Allez, on accélère.
Yeah. Dumb AI. It's a classic.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir. Le commandement veut cette position.
Alright, we've got it. Now,
En position de tir.
one thing the AI is good at, though, is that they will counterattack. So we need to get into position and stop them.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer. Attention.
If the AI has the opportunity to counterattack, they will. So we need to get over there and stop them. Or at least dig in and get ready.
Préparez-vous à tirer.
Alright, this is the command trench line. Alright, that's one. Alright. You.
Tenez-vous prêts. On doit tenir cette
You.
position. Attention,
You.
le commandement veut cette
Attendez les
position.
ordres. Tenez-vous prêts. On tient cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Attention. Cette position est à nous.
I'll take 8 companies. That is a lot of guys, but that should be more than enough, I hope. I have a reserve here, but I hope we don't need them. Alright, boys.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Let's
On
roll.
tient cette position.
Établissez les positions.
Wait.
Rechargez pour un barrage
Wait.
de zone.
Wait. Alright, let him have it.
Équipe l'artillerie. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Préparez-vous, soldats. Établissez le barrage. Feu.
Attendez, les ordres. Cette position est à nous.
Attendez les ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Tenez-vous prêts.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Attention, on a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir. Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Go. Good God, how can we not see them? Like, you telling me we could see that, but we can't see those guys? Really?
On rend les armes, soldats. On capitule.
Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position. Attention, préparez-vous sur la ligne. On rend les armes, soldats.
On peut pas gagner.
Hey, Dr. Moreau. What is this? This is the Great War, Western Front. It's a World War I game. It's pretty new, actually. It only came out a few weeks ago. Let's see, I'm playing as the Allied, as the Entente, the Allied powers fighting against the Germans. Well, it's the Central Powers, but it's the Western Front, so it's Germany.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir.
Drop it on him.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Établissez les positions.
Drop the whole kitchen sink on him. Alright, turns out I am gonna need that extra reserve. Let's go.
On doit tenir cette position. Le commandement veut cette position. On tient.
Gotta be careful.
Au rapport.
Do I still have Dark? Yes, I still have Dark Tide installed. Why? I'm actually going to ask this weekend. I'm going to ask Pun if he wants to play Dark Tide this week. So we'll probably, if anyone else is interested, we'll see if we have other positions open.
Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Préparez-vous, établissez le barrage. On a nos cibles. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres.
Get him, boys. Oh, they do. Nice. Artillery, the king of the battlefield.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Cette position. Attendez les ordres sur la ligne.
Tenez-vous prêts. Sur la ligne.
They seem to have gotten
Attention,
stuck.
en position de tir.
Exploit that.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Le commandement veut cette position.
Get in there. Go, go. They appear to have gotten stuck. Yeah, there they are, stuck in the comm trench, not sure where to go.
On a de nouveaux ordres en position de
Scheisse Heinrich, the French are all around us. Just, what if they don't know what to do? The Germans are flummoxed. They don't know where to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, yeah, remember how I said the AI was, pathfinding was broken? Yeah, here it is. Y'all are looking at it. Wow.
Tenez-vous prêts. Attention.
Okay, I think that, yeah, they figured it out now. The Germans were doing good till the trench started speaking French.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Remember, there are terrifying things that you don't want to hear speaking. You don't want to hear the trenches speaking French, you don't want to hear the woods speak Finnish, and you don't want to hear the jungle speak Vietnamese.
Attendez les ordres.
Oh, here comes some more of them. Oh yeah, and you don't want to hear the junkyard speaking redneck. That too.
Cette position est à nous.
Well, in that case, you just don't want to hear banjos. Drive faster, I hear banjos. Alright, we'll take the command trench, and then we can push on and take this position. Because I think... Yeah, they're actually transferring all their defenses from over here. So, we might be able to exploit that, actually.
Attention. Cette position est à nous.
Tenez-vous prêts.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit tenir cette position.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit tenir cette position.
Le commandement veut cette position. Chargez l'artillerie.
Oh yeah, they're just piling in.
Attention! Attendez les ordres. En position de tir.
Levez le drapeau blanc.
On a de nouveaux ordres. À volonté. On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Let's go. We'll just track them all the way to their own trench. Whoa! Whoa! Frenchman on providing! Did y'all see that? Them just Usain Bolt across the snow?
Tenez-vous prêts.
Oh,
Attention,
now they're stuck.
préparez-vous à tirer. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Boy.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Attendez, préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Alright, we've taken the command
Tenez-vous
trench.
prêts. Sur la ligne.
Attendez les ordres.
Attention. En position de
Let's
tir.
keep going. Looks like they're out of supply, or out of forces, so if we're lucky, that's it. Let's take a look. Machine gun
On
there.
a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Yeah, we're
Le
not gonna...
commandement veut cette
Yep,
position.
that's it. They, yeah, they are
Attention!
out of men, so
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
we can literally just take this position and sweep it. And for those who don't know about this game, a sweep basically means you've taken all the positions and it's an automatic victory. A sweep is a crushing victory for you and a crushing defeat for them. Not only does it give you the most national will and resources in return, but it cripples your enemy. We're also going to take out this MG. There we go.
Attendez les ordres. On avance.
What a good thing for the soldiers of the entire... Yeah, barbed wire is something you actually have to research in this game. And there's two kinds. There's barbed wire and razor wire. Barbed wire slows down the enemy. Razor wire actually hurts them. Yep, great victory. So that's gonna hurt them. It also means we've taken we've taken part of this region. We do that a few more times, and we claim the region for ourselves. Yeah, and remember, war is in hell. There's no good... Ah, you're a fan of MASH, too, I see. Very good. Yes, war is not hell, because there's no... Yeah, because there's no good people in hell. Nice. We've taken it. They still only have one core there, so if we continue to attack... Yep, there's another one. So that area takes a big hit. 2 more times and we can claim it for ourselves. But knowing the AI, they're probably going to move some guys over to reinforce that position now. That's okay, though. That means they'll have to weaken the line somewhere else. Yep, they move some cores in. Yeah. It's a stalemate. It's always a stalemate. Minor loss, you say? I don't think so. Let's try to fix that, shall we? I only have 4 core. They have 9, which means they do have me outnumbered. But, well... As I've said before in previous streams, military doctrine says, in a normal battle, like where you're equal, you want to outnumber your enemy 2 to 1 if you're on the attack. If your enemy has defenses set up, you want to have a 4 to 1 advantage. If the enemy is in prepared defensive positions, a 7 to 1 advantage. And if they are in a city or some kind of like some kind of urban defense environment, you need a 10 to 1 advantage. So, and this is World War I. Everything was a defensive position. I don't need to put down too many. I just need to put enough where they can have overlapping covering fire with each other. One thing, Renard, I think you're going to dig is actually, as you have constant battles across different areas, the landscape will actually change. So, like, we fought a few times here at Luneville, which is why there's craters and everything all over the place. And you can see all the trees have been blasted apart already. If there's villages in the areas, they'll be blown apart after a while. Which is really cool that they have the constant changing battlefields. Alright. Yes, numbers are not everything, Red Mage, but they certainly help. That's what people forget. Numbers are not everything, but they help. They certainly help. Alright, let's see.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
Renfort,
On arrive après la bataille, on dirait.
On attend les
Renfort, au
ordres.
rapport.
Au rapport. Renfort, au rapport.
Renfort, prêt.
Renfort, prêt.
On arrive après
On
la
est
bataille,
arrivé.
on dirait.
On attend les ordres.
Au rapport.
On est arrivé. On attend
On
les
dirait
ordres.
qu'on arrive après la bataille.
Renfort prêt.
Wait a minute.
On est arrivé.
Au
On
rapport.
attend les ordres.
Hang on. I'm not letting the AI pull this trick again. The AI is known for doing a trick where they'll literally slip guys, like, through the map barrier. It is... Now, the game developers are aware... Petroglyph is aware of that, and they're fixing it. But there are times where the enemy's units will slip through the map barrier, and your guys can't shoot at them. Yeah, I'm not going to let them do that. So, not going to give them that chance.
On arrive après la bataille, on dirait.
Alright, let's get some machine guns. Always put the machine guns in the second line rather than the first. So if the enemy starts firing artillery at your guys, your machine guns are not suppressed. Some mortar positions, because why not? There we go. Good flying never killed an enemy yet. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you're talking about, like, good flying without using weapons, then yes, that's never killed anybody. But good flying is literally one of the things that allows you to kill your enemy. Alright. Now, some of our guys are suffering from lessened morale because they've been having to fight battles here. So, but a victory will boost their morale. So let's see what the AI tries. Constant battles have taught me that the AI normally attacks around the 2 or 3 minute mark. So we'll see what happens. For the museum I work at I did some research and calculations which really set the mood, for a lack of thinking of a better term right now. I think I've asked a lot of y'all in chat this, and y'all know about it now, but Renard, do you know about the VR experience that I don't know what museum did it, but now you can get it as a VR headset experience where you literally, like, walk through a World War I trench, get to see the effects of a tank going over your head, like an aerial dogfight, and even, like, the effects of being gassed. Like, it was meant to, like, it literally starts with, someday we will learn how to preserve memories, or relive memories, and it's literally just talking about how horrendous World War I was. And originally what it was an, at the museum, it was like a living exhibit, where, like, you would walk through a constructed trench, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But after that closed down, they made it into a VR experience, and it is amazing. Ah, here they come. Oh, there's a Gotha bomber. Mortar over here firing. There it goes. Oh, and it took out the house. Alright, well that was the first wave. There'll be more. For those wondering what exactly this bomber's doing, the bomber, calling in a bomber, if you have the bombers unlocked, calling in a bomber will have them fly around and they'll attack emplacements like machine guns, mortars, and when there aren't any of those, they'll fly around and actually attack enemy artillery positions. Oh, you know what I'm talking about though, Renard. Cool. Couldn't go there. Sadly, it's quite far from me. Nah, I'm sorry. But it was real. I actually had I want to get the VR experience. I've seen it on YouTube. It looks amazing. God, I cannot imagine doing this. Just charging across hundreds of yards of open ground while your enemy are shooting at you. Oh, they're coming from a different direction. Look how fast that was. That's 225 men gone in the snap of your fingers. Another goat the bomber. Alright, that's about a quarter of your men. Are you done now? Nope, here they come again. God, this is a slaughterhouse. Just so you guys can see all the tracers flying around, I've slowed down the game a bit. Yeah, I think that'll do it. We push them back. They can't have many reserves left. I beg to differ. That's still a big red bar. Yeah, Kazu, that was Hop. Hop the Score Bunny was here last week talking about a kind of a horror game where you were an archivist or a historian going to the World War I trenches, and either due to some kind of psychological effect or some kind of paranormal effect, you basically started to have flashbacks of being in the trenches, and not only did you have to survive all the crazy stuff happening, but you were constantly chased by this paranormal-looking German stormtrooper who would emerge from, like, clouds of gas, you know, with that, like, that gas mask sound, and chasing you with a trench shovel to kill you. Like, yeah, it was actually a really good idea we were talking about. It's still in the Discord, the idea for it. If the 41 million victims of the Great War, which include death, missing, wounded, and prisoner, were holding hands, it would be 57,400 kilometers long, or 17,325 kilometers longer than the Earth and its center. Jesus! Again, to paraphrase Aaron Black, you must love killing, because you're just so goddamn good at it.
Tenez-vous prêts, sur la ligne. Attention, en position de tir.
Get some fresh guys up here, quick. Any day now, guys. Quit running around. Just get to the position. There we go. Another bomber. Are you guys just wasting your resources on bombers now? Like, I mean, they're useful, but The war's not... That's because, like, it's not taught enough because a lot of people, like, at the end of the day, it's a pointless tragedy. Again, because all of these lives lost for what exactly? I mean, look, if you guys want to know how avoidable World War I was, go watch extra credits video on World War I called The Seminole Tragedy, which basically summarizes all the crazy shit that led up to World War I and how all of it could have been avoided numerous times. There were attempts for the dominoes to stop falling, but they just fell anyway. Because everything just went wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur une ligne.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
On se replie. Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en position.
Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en position.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
God, how many men are you gonna throw at me? Is it worth it at this point? How many lives? For what? How much is the cost of a mile? Too many is the answer to that question, by the way.
C'est perdu.
Ooh, congratulations, you took one trench. One trench for who knows how many men have died already. Congrats.
Au rapport.
Renfort prêt. Au rapport.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Damn it, that was my MG nest.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Yeah, World War I bombers were not that accurate. Don't give me that shit. They were not that accurate. Man, they're just gonna keep trying. Normally the AI calls for a ceasefire. I see what they're doing though. They're taking out all of my emplacements to give themselves a better chance. Hate to break it to you guys, but you've lost like who knows how many men at this point. I don't think it's worth it. When this battle is over, we'll look at the casualties as always, and I will show you guys. Like, after all of this, you will see how destructive these battles were in real life.
On se replie.
C'est trop. Retraite.
Attention.
C'est perdu.
Alright, we got it.
Attendez les ordres.
The cost would be about francs per day as the French soldiers were paid. Jesus. Oh, now you want a ceasefire. Okay. You didn't get anything, but sure. Why not? Let's look at the casualties, shall we? They got nothing for that. So let's see how much, let's see how many men they lost. Survey says Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Ooh. So, I lost a little over 1,000 men. That's going to cost me about 150 gold to replace. That's over 14,000. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. So, in this game, 225 men make up a company. There's 20 companies in a core. So, let me think. 14,000. So, someone do some quick math for me. What is 14,000 divided by 225? If someone do some quick math for me. 14,000 divided by 225. And we'll see how many companies of men I slaughtered. And if y'all can't do it, I will. Let's see. 14,000 by 225. The answer, by the way, to the question is a lot. But let's actually do the math here. Let's see. Let me see. 14. 62.2 repeating. So we wiped out, just to give you an idea, that is 3 corps of men. 3 corps of infantry. That's a lot. Because remember, 20 infantry companies makes up a corps in this game. So we slaughtered 3 corps worth of infantry. That is a lot of men for no gain, mind you. Yeah, good grief, ouch. Yeah, no kidding. And that's why it was so expensive, you know, to replace those men, is they have to pay a ton of gold to replace them. It's also why they lost so much will, because it was all, like, 3 corps for nothing. Alright, February 1916. Convert gold reserves to require 400 supply. Okay, that's easy. There we go. Wait, how many times did you want? Oh, gotta do it again. There you go. Cool. Alright, meanwhile. Alright, so. I think we're gonna start working our way toward tanks. So. We're going to need the trench reinforcement, and we're going to need bunkers, and then we need to wait a little bit longer for tanks. So, meanwhile, on the rest of the front, let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. You, 1 corps. Oh, is for me? You shouldn't have. Kill them. Kill them all. Do it. Do it. That's 1. Can we do it again? Oh, that's a stalemate. Let's do it again. Do it again. Oh, what? Mate? What? You guys have siege artillery and you couldn't take that position? Boosh. That's fine. We've crippled the position. We'll take it next turn. Pay to replace them. Sure, but they got to be born first. Yeah, I know, right? March 1916. The war will not be won by bullets alone. We must convince the enemy that the war is already a lost cause and that they should surrender. I'm already doing that, Chief. Show them defeat in any way possible. I literally murdered over 14,000 men in one battle. Does that help? A black market has sprung up in the region, offering military gear at a discount. The cost of all items purchased with supply and tactical battles is reduced. And that's it, Vuzier. Oh ho! Well then. Let's see. Yeah, we need one more turn to get bunkers. I know I promised war crimes. Trust me, we're going to get gas, but I want to start working toward tanks. So, Also, fun fact for those thinking, wait, what if we run out of time? What if we get to November of 1918? The war doesn't stop. The game only ends when someone's national will hits 0 or the headquarters are taken. So Paris falls or Krasnach falls. Otherwise, it keeps going on. In fact, there's an achievement. What's it called? There's an achievement in this game. I think it's called, wait, that didn't happen. Yeah. There's an achievement called, That's Not What Happened. In the campaign, make it to December 1919 with either faction. Yeah, so, and it's called, That's Not What Happened. But I think that's hilarious that it's literally called, That's Not What Happened. Or as, actually, hold on. I have a sound clip for that. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. The proper response to that is...
That wasn't in my history book.
Yeah, that. Why am I so sure the tanks are going to be British marks either way? They are! Actually, good guess. When you unlock tank warfare to start, unlocks the British Mark I and the French FT and the German Sturmpanzerwagen tank battalions for purchase. You can then upgrade to tank refinement, which gives you the British Mark IV. And then if you go down even further to tank advancement, you add Whippet light tanks to the British Tank Battalion, which I think is really cool. So basically, play the war your way. Oh, right, it's a stalemate now because of the, what is it? Heavy fog. Aircraft and balloons are grounded and all visual ranges are reduced. I mean, I call bullshit on us still not... Oh, it's because they reinforced the position, too. Yeah. Need to find a weak spot somewhere. I wonder where they pulled all those reinforcements from. Oh, well.
Attention! En marche!
Transfer some more guys over here. Rithel and Soissons are going to be my push points because I want to do. I'm basically going to pull a von Manstein or von Manstein from World War II, and I'm going to pinch this off. My plan is to take Lille, if possible, and then push through here and connect these points so we trap all these guys in a pocket. Hard to do, yes, but it would be worth it. Because let's see, 4 core, 3 core, 4 core. That's around... That's a lot of men in there if we can get that pocket. Of course, Laon is in the way, and that's got 6 core in it, so we need a massive push. The French FT, my God, that's not the first one that came out. Big F for the dead. I know. You're probably... I know, it's the Saint-Chamond, right? But I think the reason they're not giving us the Saint-Chamond is because even they were embarrassed. Even they were like, I don't think we can make this work in game. Because the tanks are useful, but the reason they probably went with the FT to start is because considering, like, I've seen the Saint-Chamond, I've read the reports, like, I honestly don't know how you would make that thing work in game. I really don't. Besides, the trade-off is that the FT is really, like, out of the 3 tanks, the FT is the weakest. The first was the Schneider CA1. Oh, God. I've never heard of that one. That's probably a good thing. The fact that I've never heard of it makes me wonder if I even want to know what it looks like. Nice. Yay, more gold. I love how the French tank design idea was, first one, shit. Second one, the Saint-Chamond, shit. The third one, it works, and it actually goes on to revolutionize the idea of tank design. So, I guess 1 out of 3 ain't bad, especially if you're going to change history you're going to revolutionize history and technology with it. Nah, it's fine. It's a minor loss. April 1916. Easter Rising. Irish rebels took up arms against British rule in an effort to gain independence and create an Irish republic. Several hundred Irish citizens seized several structures across Dublin. Fighting broke out in the streets. What began as small arms fire escalated into a full-on conflict that included offshore gunboats and artillery fire. The battle ended with the surrender of the Irish forces. The death toll, including 260 civilians, 143 British military and police, and 82 Irish rebels, 16 of which were executed for their role in the battle. Several sections of Dublin have been left in ruins from the artillery fire. Yeah, this was a big thing. This actually happened. The Irish rebels planned the Easter Rising to happen during the war, so they could take advantage of British forces, a lot of British forces not being in the UK to stop the Rising. Perform 3 days of siege barrage. Okay, can do that. Anyway, first things first, though. Yes. So in 2 more turns, we can unlock tank warfare. It's funny when you say the FT, you think weak, big little thing, but when you know that because of its height, it can have more armor than the big. Yeah, I know, but in game wise, I mean, in game it has it has less HP than the Sturmpanzer and the Sturmpanzerwagen and the Mark 1 and the Mark 4, but it makes up for it by being faster, and it's got a turret and that means that you don't have to rotate the tank to engage, where with the Mark IV and the Sturmpanzer, you actually have to manually rotate the unit to get it to use its weapons effectively. Anyway. Alright. It is time to bring Vervine Despair. I have 4 units of siege artillery, and one of my objectives right now from command is to launch a siege barrage for a few days. So, shall I bring you despair? I'm thinking, well, we'll see how many days I can launch a siege barrage, a prep barrage, but we'll see. A rewrite of history would be called an Uchronia. Is that, wow, there's a term for it? Huh. What have you done? You've created a time paradox. All right, let's see. Siege bombardment. Let's go with, 5 days of bombardment. Why not? Expensive? Yes. Excessive? Oh, yes. Necessary? Yes. Very. Very much so. Wait. Wait. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. Hold on. So you guys know what I'm planning. Hold on. Just to get you in the mindset of what I'm planning. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yes. I am going to bring you so much despair. Okay, I don't want to get a copyright strike. Let's stop. Okay, you get the idea. Yes, I'm going to dump so much artillery on them. Don't push your luck, Zaruk. Yeah, it fits, but I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm gonna stop. Otherwise, I would have kept playing it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, so.
Renfort prêt. On arrive après la bataille. On est arrivé. On attend les ordres. Au rapport.
Renfort.
On arrive après la bataille.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres. On dirait qu'on arrive après la bataille.
All right. Fire. A 5-day siege barrage. Fire. Ah, Lord Tillian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller. Today we are playing the Great War, Western Front. I just fired a 5-day artillery barrage at my enemy, and now I'm going to assault the trenches.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
I have brought them to
On tient cette
spare.
position.
Now, I don't know what's in here. I'm pretty sure there's guys in that blockhouse, though. Ah, there's a way to fix that.
Ready, siege barrage. Target set.
So, only siege artillery can destroy blockhouses. So, which is why I'm calling this in. Well, they missed. They damaged everything else, but they missed. Oh well, we'll storm the trench then.
Établissez les positions.
Alright. So, same tactic as last time. We are going to rush the trench, but I'm also going to use the tactic I've been working on. We gas the rear lines.
Pilonnez cette position. Préparez-vous,
Or
soldats.
we gas the rear lines and the flanks.
Commencez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de gaz.
And then we just drop artillery on the front lines.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Établissez les positions. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Équipe prête. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Tenez-vous prêts. Serrez les rangs.
By the way, for those who don't know, they actually animate the guns firing. They don't have to do that, but they do.
Attention, préparez-vous sur
On
la
a de
ligne.
nouveaux
Sur la
ordres.
ligne.
En position de tir.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Attention.
On a de nouveaux
Sur la
ordres.
ligne.
Attention, mettez-vous en
On
position.
a de nouveaux
Préparez-vous
ordres.
à tirer. On a de nouveaux ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez.
God, they got a lot of machine guns.
Levez le drapeau blanc.
Alright, back up.
On capitule.
On doit y aller. Baissez les armes.
On a de
Let's
nouveaux
go.
ordres.
Come on.
En colonne. Attendez les ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Levez le drapeau blanc.
En position de tir.
No, get in the trenches. Thank you. Again, the pathfinding just pisses me off because they'll stand up out of the trenches when they don't need to, and it gets them killed.
Attention. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur une ligne.
Attendez les ordres.
And here they come trying to take the trenches back. That is also another true fact from Emperor Renard. Pilots didn't have parachutes. So, yeah. If you had to crash, good luck.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Commencez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tirer avec toute l'artillerie. Chargez l'artillerie.
Oh yeah, the guns have recoil. They did again. They didn't have to put that in, but they did.
Pilonnez cette position.
Here, I'll let you see again.
Baissez les armes.
Yeah, I know. Even the movies forget that the guns have recoil, but not in this game.
Préparez-vous à recevoir
They
les
remembered.
ordres de tir pour le barrage.
Tenez-vous prêts.
All right. Problem is that we don't have a through trench here. So to get to this one, we have to stand up and get hit by machine guns. So we're gonna wait. Actually, I wonder.
Chargez l'artillerie. Chargez les obus à gaz. Commencez le barrage.
I don't know if gas works on blockhouses. I don't think it does. We can find out though. Nope. But those guys have to get out. Also, another fun fact, if you actually zoom in on when you fire gas weapons, you can actually hear the guys coughing and, like, and suffering. Again, sound effects. Don't have to add them, but they did. How much can you zoom? I am max zoom right now. I can't zoom any further. Zoom in any further than this.
Établissez les positions.
Anyway, let's deal with these MGs.
Préparez un barrage total. Préparez-vous, soldats. Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Feu. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres des positions.
Attention. Mettez-vous en position.
There we go. MG's destroyed. Well done.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Oh, they're coming again. They really don't. They really don't want me to take this trench.
Chargez l'artillerie. Coordonnées pour le barrage.
Oh yeah, they really don't want me to take it.
Établissez les positions. Préparez les salves de gaz. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
So yeah, you like this. Also, historically, this is not how you'd use gas. Every gas or chemical weapon was heavier than air. The entire reason for it was actually to use it against the trenches, because since it was heavier than air, it would sink into the trenches. If it's lighter than air, it wouldn't go down into the trenches. So you wouldn't fire it like this. You'd fire it at trenches. Wow, they're just throwing everything at me. Okay. Thanks for lining up.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Pilonnez cette position. Rechargez pour avancer de zone. Établissez les positions. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Baissez les armes.
Alright, let's get some reinforcements up here.
Renfort prêt. On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
Attendez les ordres.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On y va. Sur la ligne. En position de tir.
Oh, don't get out of the trench.
On ne peut pas gagner.
No, just move up the trench line. Or not. They're coming again.
Équipe prête. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Préparez-vous, soldats. Feu. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir.
Come on, boys.
Attendez les ordres. On doit y aller. Allez,
On va gagner.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Chargez l'artillerie. Préparez un barrage total. Le barrage. Établissez les positions pour le barrage. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Équipe prête. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone.
Laissez les armes.
Attendez les ordres. En position de tir.
Attention, préparez-vous à tirer.
En position de tir.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En position. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne.
Get in there. They're hiding in the blockhouse. Great. Alright, well, we're gonna have to take it. I thought maybe we could ignore it, but problem with the blockhouse is that unless you send guys in, you'll never see what's in there. So...
Attendez les ordres.
Alright, boys, go clear it out. Now, for those who are interested, maybe like Renard or maybe your history people, you can get stormtroopers in this game. Though the strange thing is that they're called different names. The they're called stormtroopers by the Germans, and then they're called, like, I think, shock troops by everyone else. Stormtroopers have flamethrowers in this. There's trench raiders, who are basically guys wearing small amounts of body armor and armed with like clubs and grenades, which are basically your storming trench infantry. And then there's stormtroopers who have flamethrowers and are really good at doing just that. And they're also really good at holding trenches, because no psychopath is gonna, like, because no one wants to rush a trench with a bunch of psychopaths with flamethrowers in it. So,
Tenez-vous prêts. En position de tir.
Alright, let's move.
Tenez-vous prêts. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Attention. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Préparez-vous, soldats. Vérifiez les coordonnées. Préparez-vous à recevoir les
Get him.
ordres de tir.
Fire artillery. Flatten him.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position.
Attention.
Got it. One position taken.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Mettez-vous en position. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Sur une ligne.
Alright, now let's take that command trench.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne. Attendez les ordres. Sur la ligne.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Position de
Given how the AI works, they are going to try to stop me, so we need to move up and see where they're going to come from. Actually, they actually might be out of men now. I'm looking. They might be out.
Tenez-vous prêts.
Even better if they are.
Attention.
Unfortunately, you can't see the melee combat happening in the command trench. I wish you could. There we go. We got it. So they are now out of men.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer. Mettez-vous en position.
See if we can't go take this one too. Stay in the trenches though. Just because they're out of men doesn't mean the defenses aren't still there. And I do not want to lose more men to... I don't want to worthlessly lose men to a machine gun.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Yep. Case in point, there's a machine gun right there. 2 machine guns.
Sur une ligne. On doit tenir cette position.
All right, there we go. Hey, Leo, how you doing? There we go. So, with that, that'll basically give us the sweep. Just got to take this in the command trench and we're done. Okay, you guys didn't have to destroy that machine gun, but all right. Fair enough. What is it? Fair enough. Taken. And now, once we take this, it'll be a sweep, and we'll basically take the territory. And soon, the way things are going, soon we'll have tanks. And tanks, much like they were, well, I mean, they weren't exactly like war winners, like people thought they were going to be in World War I, but tanks were really effective when they were deployed, because again, until after, it wasn't until the shock wore off that people found out ways to counter them, because when they first showed up, like, there are numerous German reports about them thinking they were fighting monsters, because nothing would stop these things. They were loud, they were noisy, bullets bounced off of them. Anyway, I did lose some men, but it's okay. It was worth it. Captured. So now we take Vervine, which is another feather in our cap. Still a long way from German headquarters, but hey, it's worth it. Nice. So now we take Vervine. Now we do have to split our guys because we're holding more territory, but that's okay. All right. So with that victory, that hurts them really bad. So let's see how they react. Really? Guys, you keep... Why here? Out of all the places you could attack, why here? It's not working. May 1916. The Battle of Jutland. Jutland was the largest naval battle of World War I, involving the largest battleships of the day. 250 ships and 100,000 men played a part. Of those 25 ships and 8,500 men met their end. Although Germany had sought to surprise the British fleet before it was ready for battle, British code breakers ensured that this did not occur. At battle's end, British dominance of the seas remained and allowed the British to completely blockade Germany's access to the sea. Fun fact, this battle also has one of my favorite historical quotes, and it goes right in the category of, of completely understating what's happening. So to give context, during the Battle of Jutland, Admiral Beatty, who was the commander of a British force of ships, was sailing ahead of the British Royal Fleet, and it came under fire by the Germans, and one after another, a number of his ships exploded, because dreadnoughts and battlecruisers had a very bad habit of exploding if they got hit in the right place. I hate saying World War I. Yeah, I know, it's called the Great War. I apologize. But regardless, the thing is, Beatty's battlecruisers started blowing up one after the other, and after watching 3 of his battlecruisers explode with basically almost all of their crews, there were barely any, almost no survivors on any of them, he looked at his aide and said, and with a straight face said, "There seems to be something wrong with our ships today, XO." Really? That's all you have to say? 3 of your ships just fucking exploded from enemy fire, and your response is, there must be something wrong with them. I laugh, but it's also really sad. Alright. So. Let's see. Yep, we need one more turn so we can research tank warfare. Let me think. I need to plug the gap here. I mean, it's not a big gap, but whoop. Hey, Zebrian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, the guardian of said forest, and we are playing the Great War Western Front today. I'm playing as the Entente, working against, fighting against the Germans, or the Central Powers, but it's the Western Front, so it's just the Germans. Fume is wide. Oh, it is! What? I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. Wow, wow, they just left it there. Okay.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On avance.
Great. Granted, I'm gonna have to hold off for now because I am now very overextended. So let's hold on. Let me transfer some guys over.
Ready yourselves.
Oh wait, can I afford to do that right now? Yes.
Move out.
Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. So I will mention one thing about this game. I really wish there was an undo movement button, because if you misclick like I just did, you can't move your guys back. It's done, which is irritating, but it's realistic. So imagine how stretched they'll be next turn. Oh, I have no doubt about that.
Attendez les ordres.
See if I can't transfer some guys over and reinforce that position.
On y va.
Because Fume needs more guys. There we go. All right. Now, what will you do? Yep, they're containing it. They moved all these guys around to contain it. Okay. It's June of 1916. Arab forces staged a military uprising in the Ottoman Empire. The goal was to free territory from the Ottoman Empire and create an independent Arab state. Great Britain backed the revolt and promised that they would recognize the new state once it formed. The result was at least partially successful. Their army took Damascus and set up a new monarchy. After the war, however, Britain and France divided the Ottoman Empire up between themselves with the Sykes-Picot Agreement, breaking their promise to the Arab forces. Fun fact, by the way. Yes, this is good old Lawrence of Arabia at work. But here's the thing. Let me tell you guys something interesting. A lot of the stuff we've seen in the 21st century can be traced back to World War I. And a lot of the stuff happening like in the Middle East with like terrorist cells and, all kinds of stuff like that can be traced right back to right here. Right here. Because after this was over, the Arabs had been, as it said, the Arabs had been promised their own state. But the British and French went back on it and carved up the Ottoman Empire themselves. And then later on, in World War II, the British and French would give a homeland to the Jewish people, would give them Israel. And this would piss off the Arabs even more. So, again, like, am I saying that if Sykes-Picot hadn't happened, things would be different? They would be different. I don't know if they'd be better or not. But, yeah, a lot of stuff like, again, that's the weird thing about history. You look back, and if you look well enough with a good magnifying glass, you can find little threads that connect everything that happened to the modern day. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, like Josiah said, thus helping set the stage for the current catastrophe in the Middle East. Yeah. Don't blame Lawrence for that. That's not Lawrence of Arabia's fault. Lawrence actually believed that the Arabs were going to get their own state, and then he was told later by the British, yeah, no, they're not. And Lawrence was pissed. But there was nothing he could do about it, so. All right, let's see. So they've moved to contain me here. Oh, wait a minute. Is it tank time? I think it's tank time. Boom. The new weapon of war. Wait, did I just time it? Wait. Renard. The Battle of the Somme was in June, right? It was June of 1916, right? Did I literally just time this correctly? Did I really just introduce the tank right as it was historically supposed to happen? Like, I don't know the exact date of when the Battle of the Somme happens. I think it's supposed to, is it June or is it, I don't know if it's, oh, it's July, so I'm a month early, But yeah, this is right where tanks would be introduced. The British have created a new weapon of war that their soldiers are calling the tank. A tracked vehicle protected by heavy armor, the tank can move across the battlefield and fire weapons at the enemy while protecting the crew inside. From reports, the metal beast has some issues to work out, but I'm sure Germany watched with fear as they approached. Hey, Gun Sage, how you doing? Bird hype. We have bird hype. I have a hype. Yeah, I've got a hype emote in here somewhere, don't I? Where's my hype emote? There it is.
Bird up.
Bird up. There we go. There's my hype emote. Anyway, let's see. So, we now have tanks. Two types, actually. The British tanks, which are Mark I tanks, and then we have the French FT tanks.
En attente de nouveaux ordres.
I'm going to move the tanks into we're going to put them at, good question, actually. Well, I said I wanted to make a breakthrough, so I have a plan. This is so dumb.
Restez en position. Les ordres arrivent.
Oh, right, they're not ready yet. Okay, we'll wait then. Meanwhile,
awaiting new orders.
We're gonna wait to deploy these because the British get the Mark IV tank once I research the next turn. So
Stand by.
Now, I should note, if anyone is thinking, oh, now that you got those, this is a cinch, right? No. No, it's not. Because, again, they have problems.
Give us some steam.
Bigger.
Thank you, Lord Raleigh. Okay, so we're like, they've got me surrounded now, so I need to start making I need to push in other directions so I can get them, like, I want them to keep focusing over here. So, let's see. That's another great victory, so there we go. Now, we can't attack. I could attack again, but, yeah, we can. Go for it. There we go. So, one more turn and we'll take Floren from them. And this is good because, yes, as Renard said earlier, we might get an encirclement. If I can take Floren and then Mabou, I don't know how you say that, and there's no one in there, we will have, we'll only have to take Lily, and then we'll have completely encircled this group right here. However, here's the problem. We cannot recruit more infantry, so we have to keep spreading our guys out a bit more every time. So we need, first off, we need to take, actually, we could just take Peron instead. That would probably be easier now that I'm looking at the map. It all depends on how they react to this. Let's see what happens. You fool! Oh, they've got tanks. They've got them too. That is a Sturmpanzer. So we'll have to be careful about that. A stalemate. Oh, my guys are exhausted. No, let the computer handle that. My guys are tired. I've had them on the offensive for so long. Poster boy. The British government has found that well-placed images and stories can have a large effect on civilian attitudes, conversation, and recruitment levels. However, a concerted effort to control the discussion will cost a great deal of resources and will require hiring specialists in the field. No. I have my no one in the Allied side is thinking about ending the war right now, so give me that money. Use the resources elsewhere. Unsustainable. Our constant pressure on their lines has severely demoralized not only the enemy troops in the trenches, but the civilians in their hometowns. Already their people and politicians speak about ending the war. It is still a murmur, but the more we press, the louder the murmur becomes. Now then, real quick. Tank refinement. So these incoming. So I believe these are Mark 4s now. Yep, they're Mark 4s now. Which means I can do this.
Ready for orders.
Bigger.
I have 5 British tank battalions in the area now. God, I love this. Alright, hold on.
New orders incoming. We're moving. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres.
Alright, transfer the French unit. Alright. You guys want to see a tank attack? Yeah, I think everyone wants to see a tank attack at this point. We are going to have to wait because the tanks just got here. Ah, here it is. The Battle of the Somme begins. The Allies agreed on joint offensives to press the Central Powers from all directions. Britain, France, Russia, and Italy would all attack at the same time in different locations. For Britain and France, that location was the Somme. More than 3 million men fought in the conflict. The Allies retook 6 miles of ground from Germany at a cost of 1/3 of the people who fought there. Yeah. So I'm going to read that again. More than 3 million men fought in the conflict. The Allies retook 6 miles of ground from Germany at the cost of 1 million people. Yeah. I know that's kind of hard to imagine, but let me shrink the number a bit. On the first day of the Battle of the Somme, the British would lose 58,000 men in a day. To put that into perspective for you, like, I don't think I can put that into perspective. 58,000 men in a day. Like, let me put it to you this way. In World War II, the United States Army lost 80,000 men killed, wounded, or captured in the Battle of the Bulge. The Battle of the Bulge technically lasted 2 to 3 months, or give or take a few weeks. And again, that's 2 to 3 months of fighting. Hard fighting. The British lost 58... and the number's debated. It's anywhere between 58,000 to 80,000 in a day. One day. That many men died. I will let that sink in for all of you. It is good war is so terrible, lest we grow too fond of it. Now then. I see some other openings, but nothing I can fully exploit at the moment.
We have new orders. Moving.
All right. I'm gonna need to hold on. Okay. Ah! They're actually attacking. Okay, let's do it. They're attacking Vervine, which means we get to use the tanks in a defensive battle. Or hell, if we do enough damage, we might just counterattack with them. So. Tank warfare. Let's, let me, what's that word? How's that song go? What is it? How's it go? Manage your expectations or something. This is not, this is not what you're thinking. This is, you'll see. I literally cannot describe it for you better. So, I do have siege artillery. Well, nah, let's not. Because this is a defensive battle, so let's not waste siege artillery. We do, however, need heavy artillery. Because this is actually one of the ways you counter tanks, is with heavy artillery. And we are on the defensive here, so we need to make sure our trenches are good. So, let's see. There's also apparently no trenches here. Oh, right, because we just took this territory. That's right. So. I will admit, this is going to be brutal. Because, again, with tanks, it gets really easy to, if you're not prepared to fight tanks, it's very easy for them to overrun your position. You need overlapping lines, you need, like, defenses, you need everything set up to stop them. I've literally had, on my own time, I've literally seen tanks breach lines and get into the back lines and do havoc. So, you need to prevent that from happening. See. This should do well enough for now. I don't need any MGs because I'm actually going to deploy my own tanks. So we have two kinds. We have FT light tanks with machine guns, which basically have a machine gun in the turret, and then we have the tanks with cannons, which, well, exactly what it sounds like. They're cannons. We're actually going to keep some of those in reserve in the back.
Char de renfort prêt. Char de renfort au rapport.
I want to bring them up if we come across any Sturmpanzers. Meanwhile,
On est arrivé et prêt à recevoir les ordres.
I'm going to deploy some of them with MGs, like, in specific locations, in case of breakthroughs.
Au rapport. On arrive après la bataille, on dirait. Renfort, au rapport. Au rapport. Renfort, prêt.
Renfort au rapport.
On est arrivé.
On attend les ordres. Renfort, au rapport. On arrive après la bataille.
On arrive après la bataille.
On est arrivé. On attend les ordres.
Hang on. Now, the cannon tanks can be used against infantry, but that's not what they're for. They are meant to fight other tanks. So if we come across any Sturmpanzers, which we are definitely going to see, we will move them up to counter them. How's the game going? Oh, it's going good. We're about to, I'm about to show off the tanks. All right, let's go. So, this is an FT. Behold, the very first tank with a moving turret. Or, well, your typical tank turret, I mean. On the top, and it can rotate 360. It has 2 men. There's a driver in the front, and then the commander, the loader, and the gunner is up top. He works everything else, basically.
On y va. En attente de nouveaux ordres. En route. En avant.
All right, let's see what they try. Also, for those wondering, if you're curious, these things can go up to a blistering 8 miles per... No, I'm sorry. And Renard can probably back me up. I'm pretty sure most tanks could only go about 4 miles per hour. I know the Whippet tanks could go 8. I don't know if the FTs could go 8. Yeah, Renard, how fast were the FT tanks? It's like 5 or 6 miles per hour or something. I know they were quicker than like the British tanks. I just don't know by how much. Where are you? I want to be able to spot them early in case, you know, they start bringing up tanks. Let's see. Where are you? I'm staring at the mini-map. Ah, so an FT tank goes 7.5 kilometers on a road. That's on a road, though. Come on. They're definitely massing for an attack if it's taking them this long. Yep, here they come. I saw that. And they're leading with veterans. Alright, let me show you what the tanks can do. Tanks not only do damage, they also tear... Oh, there's one. So, that is a Sturmpanzer. Or if you're a meme lord like me, it is a metal box. That Sturmpanzer has like over a dozen men inside of it. It's got a cannon on the front. It's got 2 machine guns on the side. We're gonna have to deal with that.
Les ordres arrivent. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
Also, yes, tanks cause morale damage to the enemy.
On avance. Cible en vue.
Chargez l'artillerie. Établissez cette position. Établissez les positions du barrage. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Préparez-vous pour le barrage.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les heures de feu. À volonté.
So you guys can see. Get in there. Look at him run. Run from the FT. Run. Alright, pull those tanks back.
Dirigez-vous vers cette position. Restez en position. On avance. Les ordres arrivent. On y va. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. En avant.
Now, if you get this game, if anyone gets this game, take care of your tanks. Unlike your infantry, which you can use gold to replace, if you lose your tanks, if they're scrapped, they're gone. So you need to, unless you have a repair station. So be careful with them. Speaking of which, I see you there.
Rechargez pour un barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Chargez l'artillerie. Commencez le barrage.
Les ordres arrivent. On y va. En route. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. Prêt. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
Anyway, run from the FT! Run!
On y va.
I'm gonna run you over at walking speed.
Dirigez-vous vers cette
Run! Run from the FT tank!
On y va. En route. En avant. Dirigez-vous vers cette position. On avance. On y va. En route. En avant. Dirigez-vous vers cette position. On avance. On y va. En route.
Like I said, the tanks do massive morale damage. So,
Dirigez-vous vers cette position. On avance.
run! Run! Just gonna park right here. I'm just gonna shoot you.
On y va. En route. En avant.
Alright, come back.
Dirigez-vous
Come back to the
vers cette
lines.
position. En attente de nouveaux ordres. Restez en position. On y va.
I think they ran out of Sturmpanzers.
En route. En avant. Dirigez-vous vers cette position. On avance.
Also, be careful. Enough, after a while, enough rifle rounds, enough bullets will get through these things. Don't be like, unless you can afford it, don't be like me and just send them out there to chase people. I only did that because there weren't a lot of guys.
On avance. On y va. En route.
Unleash the tank.
Dirigez-vous vers cette position. On avance. On y va.
Ow, ow, okay, ow, ow. Stop it.
En avant.
Also, if you have your own tanks near your infantry, they actually get a morale boost from that because it's their tech. Wait, the A7V was that quick on the road? Huh, I thought it was really heavy.
On y va. En route.
Alright, they're probably going to call for a ceasefire, I'm betting.
En avant. Les ordres arrivent. Dirigez-vous vers cette position.
Yes, no? Yep, there it is. Call for a ceasefire. Oh, it had 2 engines. I did not... Oh, okay, first of all, I didn't know that. Second, good God, that must have been awful for the guys in there. A Mark IV was already bad enough with 1 engine, the guys in there. I can't imagine 2 of them. Yeah, that was an expensive attack. Yeah, yeah, there weren't a lot of them. Like, again, they were, again, tanks were expensive. I mean, technically they still are. But new tech is always expensive. Okay, we're back at it. Let's see. All right. Now, to put this plan into action. Okay, that's a stalemate. It's because of the rain. Damn. The rain's going to slow us down. Crap. Okay. Well, that doesn't mean we can't make an attempt over here. So...
Awaiting new orders.
Yes. This is going to be the final battle for the night. We're going to use the tanks in an offensive action rather than a defensive action now. Now, some may consider this overkill. They only have 2 corps here. I have like 5 and a ton of tanks. But here's the thing. It is war. There's no such thing as overkill. Not to mention, the Germans used chemical warfare, literally came up with chemical weapons and used them before anyone else. So I don't care. Ah, we fought battles here before, so there's already lines in place. Good. So, I'm going to show you guys what tanks can do on the offense. Hold on. Maybe we should attack over here. No, that's connected to the command trench. That's not a good idea. Let's go over here instead, like I was planning. We are going to want heavy artillery to clear the lines if need be. And I am going to put some guys in over here, just in case, you know, the enemy decides to...
Reinforcements reporting for duty.
In case they try something. Meanwhile, though...
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready. We have
veteran
arrived and
infantry
await orders.
and some tanks.
Tank reinforcements ready. Reinforcements reporting. We've arrived and ready for orders.
Alright, I think that'll be enough. Well, you could always put more out there. No. No. That's enough. Trust me. You don't need as many as you think.
Reinforcements reporting.
Because literally the enemy will have... It's not uncommon for the enemy forces to literally have panic attacks and decide to run from their lines. So... Yes, there was tear gas used. In fact, that's what I have right now is tear gas. I have not unlocked chlorine gas yet. I use tear gas right now. Alright, let's see what you got. Aw, cute! Some machine gun nests. Kill them. Kill them all.
Stand by. Head to that position. We're moving out.
Now, I want y'all to imagine something. Imagine you are a German in a trench, and then one morning, you hear this distant rumbling in the distance from the fog. And then all of a sudden, you see one of these things coming at you. You don't know what it is. You've never heard it before. And when your guys start taking shots at it, they just bounce right off. Even machine gun rounds bounce right off of it.
Orders incoming. Some steam. Ready for orders. Forward. Ready. Awaiting new orders. Head to that
in a good position.
Stand by. We're moving out. Orders incoming. Here we go. Ready for orders. Give us some steam.
Now there's some barbed wire here. We're going to crush that.
We have new orders. We need to go. Stand by for orders. On the double now.
And we want the infantry to follow behind us once we've cleared out the machine gun positions. So... Now, someone somewhere in the world would say, okay, Zaruk, this is a little overkill. Do you really need all these tanks to deal with 2 corps of infantry? No. But I don't care. There's no such thing as overkill.
Ready.
Forward.
Forward.
Attention. We have new orders. We need to hold this position.
Awaiting new orders. Head to that position.
Go, land ships.
We're moving out. Here we go.
Look how easy this is. Look at this.
Stand by. Give us some steam.
It's so easy.
Incoming. Forward.
Your bullets mean nothing. No, it's not realistic at all.
Ready for orders. To that position.
But the fear factor is...
We're moving out.
And just like that, all the trenches are clear. Move up, guys. Take the position. That's it. That's all it takes.
Awaiting new orders.
Now against enemies that have more cores and better defenses, it would not be this easy. But again, I have a lot of tanks. Yeah, it does feel like less time. They have addressed that, Fleppo. They've said in some of their developer things that they're working on that.
Stand by. Give us some steam.
But at the same time, they've also said that... Oh, you idiots! You're out of the trenches! Kill them.
Stand by for all. We're moving.
Kill them all!
Our target is set. Head to that
Get him.
position.
Just chase them down. It's because... Yeah. I don't even have to pay attention to them. They can just... Okay.
Ready yourselves. On the line.
Actually, I should probably...
Attention.
Because they were trying to counterattack, I should probably get in... I should probably take some defensive positions just to be sure.
Get in position.
There we go. Meanwhile, back at the plot...
Ready for orders. Give us some steam.
It's just an armored wedge. Forward. All right, have a good one, Renard. Sleep well. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Your bullets mean nothing.
Head to that position. Fire when ready. We're moving out.
Oh, they're actually doing damage to that one.
Give us some steam.
All right, you've nearly... Well, you nearly killed one. What about the other... What about the other 7?
Head to that position.
Needs the Dixie car horn.
Ready. We're moving out.
Actually, wait. I think I have the perfect sound effect for this. If someone... Like, it costs bits, but if someone goes into my bit redeems, I should have a thing that says... I think it's listed as Scorch, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Scorch. Like, you might want to play that. That perfectly summarizes what's going on here. It's in my bit redeems, though, but I think it's listed as Scorch, I think. At least I think it is.
Here we go.
Stand by for orders. Here. Get moving.
Awaiting new orders. Give us some steam.
Let me see. Is it listed as that? AT rifles for infantry tech branch win. No idea. Let me see. What is it called? Yes, it's my bit under bits. It's mentioned as it's called Commando Scorch.
Stand by.
So if anyone wants to redeem that, that perfectly summarizes what's happening here.
Ready yourselves. We need to go.
Where we're going, we won't need shoulders.
Ready for orders. We're moving out.
And if no one can do it, I'll play it for you guys because I actually think it's really good.
Attention! We hold this ground! Ready on the line!
How much is it? 60 bits. It's cheap. It's 60 bits. Yeah.
Ready. Here we go.
Yes, if you know, you know. VOD, indeed. And it's one of my favorite lines of his.
Awaiting new some steam.
We have new orders. Position is ours.
Your behavior frightens and confuses me, sir.
Yeah, your behavior frightens and confuses me, sir.
Forward.
Yeah, your behavior frightens and confuses me, sir. I love that quote. So from now on, whenever you guys think I'm getting a little too enthusiastic, you can just play, your behavior frightens and confuses me, sir. Scorch best teammate. Yes. Yes, he is. Delta. Delta, make a door. Yes, sir. Was it red, red, green, or red, green, red? And he's supposed to be the demolitions expert. You hear that, Sev? Somebody thinks I'm exceptional. At least that makes 2 of you. We're going to need to get through that debris if we're going to move forward. And I'm not just saying that because I like to blow stuff up.
Ready for orders. Head to that position.
Rule 26, never say no to Bacta.
Ready. We're moving out. Awaiting new orders. Here we go. Give us some steam.
Yeah, just try not to blow up the entire army this time, okay, Scorch? Get a move on, Deltas. Why aren't we moving? Deltas, the elevator. Oh, sorry, sir. Alright, just gotta take the last one.
We have new orders. We need to hold this position.
Stand by. Forward!
Delta, splicing protocols. Cancel current protocols, Delta. Your behavior frightens and confuses me, sir.
Head to that position.
Maybe 3-8 is a defect of a defect.
Stand by for orders. The brass wants this piece of ground.
Just so everyone knows, I will stream Republic Commando at some point. Republic Commando is that good. It's just so much fun. Alright, see you later, Lord Rallius.
Incoming.
Got something big on scanners coming this way. I just hope it's not a spider droid. Guess what? It's a spider droid.
Ready for orders. We're moving out.
Scorch, did you get the data? Yeah, I got the data. They searched me, They searched me, but they didn't find... But I hit it pretty well. Where? Where exactly? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's funny that you can go back and play a lot of those old games and recognize a lot of the lines from them. Like, Republic Commando has some good ones, but then I know some other good ones that people are going to recognize. Battle droid, knock them down! They sent in the supers. Watch those wrist rockets. Look out, it's Major Malevolence. General Grievous. Just like the simulations. Hey, Hop. Well, we were talking about Republic Commando, and now I'm talking about Battlefront 2. The original Battlefront 2. Watch those wrist rockets. So I only lost 200 men and 1 tank. They lost 9,000 men. God, I love tanks. All right. And with that, I believe we can call it here for now. Next week, we will finish up this campaign, and then we'll start the German campaign, because I am actually curious as to how it will be. We're going to quit there. So, y'all stick around. We are going to raid someone tonight, because, well, we've been having a lot of fun, and I want to go share that. So, let's see who's available to raid tonight. If anyone is streaming Republic Commando, we'll go raid them. I don't care who it is. If they're streaming Republic Commando, we'll go raid them so we can spam them with jokes. But let's see who's streaming. Let me see who is available. Let's see. Is anyone doing Republic Commando? Let's see. Let me check. Yes. Oh, nope. Those are past videos. Never mind. Unfortunately, no one is streaming it right now. Sad. If that's the case, you know what? Let's go say hi to Nixie. Nixie's doing Mega Man 9 tonight. So I want... Alright, here's the deal. For this raid, I want everyone... When we raid Nixie, I want everyone to go into her chat and type, watch those wrist rockets. Just the meme. Put in, watch those wrist rockets. Because Nixie knows the joke. She knows the meme really well. So I'm going to get this set up. This has been a blast. I'm glad you guys like this game. Tomorrow is the Grandia. We're going to continue the riff and dub of Grandia HD. So I hope y'all will be there for that. Let's see. All right. Yes. Watch those wrist rockets. All right. So I'm going to get this raid started. Love you guys. I hope you have a great night. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories you make in life, good and bad, make you who you are. Don't trade them for anything. And in times like this, remember most of all, lean on your friends and your loved ones. We're going to get through this. You're going to be fine, and you're doing great. All right. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.